Greetings, Skill Incarnate bringing you all the latest indie gaming goodness. Welcome back as we check out another indie game. This time we're looking at Enshrouded. This game is developed and published by King Games, the guys behind the excellent RPG Portal Knights. Enshrouded is a dark fantasy RPG taking place in a world that has been attacked by the Shroud, an evil which seeks to corrupt everything. We are going to fight back, alone or with your friends in the cooperative mode. Now this game mixes several different mechanics including RPG, city builder and some light Souls-like combat. Now I have been absolutely loving the campaign, so I'm going to show you my base, my character progress as we tackle the Shroud in Enshrouded. Welcome to my humble home, here in the valley, far away from the Shroud, or at least further than some of the other more unfortunate denizens. We've managed to make a haven of safety. I've spent the last 3 days building this small wood cabin where I keep most of my stuff, and it acts as a bit of a safe haven for me to rest, to recoup and resupply. Now I managed to defeat the first guardian in the Shroud and I've gotten myself some gear, but the battle took a toll and most of my gear is in pretty bad shape. I've run out of arrows and I'm unfortunately down a weapon as well, so I'm back to a very basic setup with a wooden club, and I'm going to have to go back into the Shroud today because we need to get some more gear. Now the biggest priority for me at the moment is to supply our new friend who I rescued from the Shroud, Oswald, with some scrap metal. Then he can start helping me to build some better gear, because at the moment I've just got some very basic armor which is made from the hide of the wolves and pigs I've been hunting, a wooden club and a shield that I stole from one of the Shroud monsters. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head out and we're going to start gathering some supplies. First of all, some sticks to make some basic arrows. Berries to use to replenish my health. As you can see, I'm not in the best shape. And with all of this, I can start making some ammo for my bow. Now, the one good thing about fighting the Guardian was I found this ornate wood bow, which is actually pretty powerful. All we need to do is make some basic wood arrows, which are pretty cheap. We can just make them out of some sticks. Eventually, once we battle our way through to the mine, we can find some flint and eventually steel to make better quality arrows. But at the moment, the bow does the job. We can also hunt some wolves, get some meat. Where we're going today is very dangerous. There are 3 things. We can see there's wolves already taking out some of these sheep for us. There are three things that we need, and the first thing is going to be Shroud spores, and we're going to need some scrap metal. And I'm also going to try and get some Shroud wood. So now most of this stuff we will find by fighting the Shroud monsters. Now the combat in the game is very smooth. You can see the inspiration from games like Dark Souls, and I know people rolling their eyes. Every game is a Dark Souls game now, but you know, it is true. You can see the inspiration. You can see the dev's big fan of the Souls games. There's a lock-on system in the game. You can block, you can parry, although I haven't quite gotten the parry system down yet. It is, you know, when you do pull it off, it is fantastic. archer in the game, also pretty good. And the game does heavily incentivize exploration. So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm just trying to gather as much as I can. I'm going to try and grab some scrap metal if I can from here. But the chief thing is replenishing my supply of arrows. Oh, hello. I'll take that. Yes, I've found my weapon to use in the Shroud. Very nice. Take all these. Sometimes you get lucky when you destroy barrels and various items of furniture. You'll either get food items, or sometimes you'll even get scrap metal. At the moment, metal is the biggest shortage I've got. Really need some more arrows. You might think 60 arrows is a lot, but it's not. Not when you're in the Shroud. Get some berries. Heal myself up. Go ahead and bark all you want, buddy. It's not going to help you. There's a wolf den up here. I'm going to go pay a visit, exterminate the wolves, get some meat. Now these guys were a pretty big challenge when I started the game, but once you get yourself some decent gear, you're probably a bit upset that I'm wearing the clothes made out of their brothers and sisters, but they shouldn't have thrown down with me. Excellent scrap metal. More scrap metal. I'll take it. Now, we're going to use this scrap metal to make various things, and you basically use it for almost everything in the game. Okay, we've broken a club. Let's make another one. While you're in the valley, most of the creatures here are pretty easy to kill. So I'm going to save my bigger weapons for once we get to something more dangerous. Take all these. I want tons of arrows. Also, the game uses a 3-tier healing system, and this is something that I found actually pretty interesting, and quite by accident. So you've got items that will simple food items that will increase your health regeneration. In the case of these berries, they will cause my health to regenerate over time, which is great. But if you're in an active fight, you probably want something that's more fast healing, and that's where these bad boys come in. Your medical bandages. These cost a little bit more to make. You do need to find some cloth, but you can get cloth from virtually every one of the Shroud creatures that you find in the Shroud. So it's very easy to farm them, which is exactly what I've been doing. Finding Shroud creatures, killing them, taking the cloth fragments and making bandages. Yeah, got some water. It's the other thing that I wanted to farm. Oh, there's some metal. Excellent. We've got a few metal now. I'm going to need more, but it's a start. Looking good. Now, somewhere here there is... here we go. So this is the well, and we can go here. And gather some water. Now, water will rapidly increase our stamina, which in the middle of a fight, you definitely can see the advantages of that. So it does replenish over time, so we can come back later on and get it. Let's make some more arrows. I think we're pretty good. We'll make arrows. I'm going to make a bandage. I can make... Ah, beautiful. Excellent. Okay, we needed to refill our bandages anyway, so that's good. I'm happy with that. Now, the other thing that you can do is find items of food that give you a passive benefit over time. And that includes things like hunks of meat. You can get meat, and you can see that my health has 2 tiers there. What I can do, let me eat this piece of meat and you'll see what happens. I get an actual boost to my health, a significant boost. And as long as you keep yourself fed, you'll keep that passive bonus. Trying to get some... These are often full of food, water. We've got water, food, and occasionally metal. Oh, and we've broken another club. Doesn't matter. I'll make a couple of these because I'm obviously going through a few of them. Now, we've got some nice weapons, of course. As soon as we get into the Shroud proper, I'll swap these out. Because we do not want to be messing around with some of the creatures in there. These guys are just, they're chumps. We can farm them for the Shroud spores. Which we've got a fair amount of now. Oh, he followed me in here. Nice try, buddy. I was going to try and parry him. Okay, beautiful. We've got plenty of goods. String and water. Okay, so here, this is an actual locked chest. So what I can do is use some of this handy dandy metal scrap that I found to make a lockpick. And then we can open this up. Locked chests are always got good stuff. 1 bandage. Now that's just insulting. Oh, I got my scrap metal back anyway. No biggie. Okay. Old books. Oh, there's some more metal scrap. So we're doing well. We've got 4 pieces of metal scrap. Let's get rid of some of this rubbish. Don't need that. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I am skipping some of the books and so forth in the game, and that's just simply because there's quite a lot of lore in this game, and I do recommend you go and check it out. But I think for now, let's kill that goat. I'm sorry, Mr. Goat. You know I love goats. It's nothing personal. Excellent. So I'm going to head back home, and we're going to... Let's just grab these as well, because I want to cook the food we've gathered. And once we've got that cooked, we're going to head into the Shroud. Now the game has a cooking system that is fairly interesting. I like the approach they've taken here. What you do is, it's very simple. You pull out the item you want to cook, and you leave it in the fire until you see the prompt, and boom, it's cooked. Leave something in the fire too long, and you will get a charred mess. But that charred mess is also a building material, so sometimes you actually may want to burn some of the food. Let's cook the wolf meat. You always want to keep a good supply of this stuff. because it nearly doubles your health. It'd be crazy not to use it. Okay, beautiful. Now I think we're actually ready to go. I'm just going to make some more arrows. Okay, now I'm gonna get rid of these wood clubs because as much as I like them, we need something a bit more reliable. Shroud weapons are very handy. They do a lot of damage and they're more durable. The only problem is you can't repair them. So most of the time I'm at the mercy of RNG gods trying to find a replacement for my my shroud weapons. Let's can I make some more arrows? Okay. Yeah, we've got 160 arrows. I'm sure that will be enough. Now here we go into the shroud. This is going to be far more dangerous than everything we've approached until now. What I'm going to do though is do a little bit of farming. There is a settlement this way that is infested, and we can actually, if we can find the settlement, it usually has some pretty good loot, and more importantly some shroud trees. Here we go, shroud wood. So this is on a shopping list. We need to get some of this. I don't know exactly how much we need, so I'm just going to get more than we need, and if I don't need it, I'll keep it for later. I'm sure it'll be a nice building material. Okay, I think that should surely... we may grab a bit more. I do not want to have to repeat this. Okay, I think that ought to do it. Surely that will be enough. Okay, now you can see that my timer is running down a bit, so what we can do is, because this shroud only works at a certain height, we just have to find a pocket of air above the shroud. Now, ironically, if we go up this hill carefully, we'll probably find my house, but if you get this jump wrong, we will plummet down into the shroud and die horribly. So I am not going to test my luck. Let's we can go back the old-fashioned way. Oh. Okay. Now here's a settlement. Unfortunately, it's occupied. Oh, that's not good. But as you can see, the shroud weapons are far better than ours. Now on the shopping list there are 3 items that we need. We need shroud spores, which we're getting a fair amount of. We need scrap metal, which we're not getting a fair amount of. And we need shroud wood. So I think we've pretty much got 2 out of the 3 right now. It's good. It's good, good, good. Beautiful. I found a chest, which is locked, but never mind. We'll just make our own key, shall we? This will be good. Usually the chests have some pretty nice... Whoa, very nice. That is... I don't know if that's better than mine, though. If I have a look. 6 power. 8 power. But this has half the draw speed. Now I'm going to stick with what I've got. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, so if we go back this way, again, I'm just going to get a bit of fresh air. Try and keep my bearings. Now the next stop on our journey is the Guardian. And he's certainly not going to be an easy fight, but he's an excellent source of Shroud spores. And hopefully... And we've got... Yeah, got 21 Shroud spores. I'm going to need a little bit more than that if we want to build a grappling hook, but there's 2 of these guys, so let's not fight fair, shall we? It's a nice source of spores there. Let's go see what we've got in here. Okay, again, what I'm really interested in is not so much the cloth and wood, it's metal. Okay, so no metal there. A little disappointing. Okay. So we need to head to the elixir well, which is down here. Hopefully get some more metal. We've got only 2 pieces, which is a little sad. Now we're running out of time. You can see that my time is running down. Yeah, we're in a bit of trouble here. Let's we need to get to the well, because the well has a shrine which will replenish our One minute. Oh, that was close. Let's not do that again. Thank you, shield. Yeah, this is a tough fight. And remember, I did this with nothing but a wooden club last time. I barely made it. And it wasn't a wooden club, it was like 3 wooden clubs, because of course it halfway through it broke. Oh, damn. Where are you, Mr. Archer? My inventory's full, but I don't dare stop. And this guy's one of the warrior classes in the game. Thankfully, he's nearly dead. Oh, and we've accidentally gone and... This may have worked in our favour. Hey, I'll take it. I will take it. And I'm going to say I meant to do that. Okay, it's relatively safe here. Let's do a bit of an inventory. I don't need that. We don't definitely need those. I've got a ton of these. And a ton of cloth. That's pretty good. That was one hell of a fight. But any fight you can come out alive on the other end is a good fight. So I'll take it. Excellent. Okay, so we've cleared the area out. I think due to that that hilarious misstep I made, I managed to win. I'm just going to go with it and say that was deliberate. Oh, wow. Nice. This was the... No wonder he was doing so much damage. Look at the nasty edge on that. Broadsword. Very nice. We may use that. Let me replenish my resistance to the Shroud. Now, down here we have the Guardian, who, as I said last time, gave me quite a fight. But now I'm better armed, better prepared. This should be a far easier experience. The only thing I have to worry about is guards. So let's deal with those guys first. These bugs aren't too dangerous by themselves. It's just that when they turn up, they usually turn up in like massive quantities, 20 or 30 at a time. And they can just absolutely destroy you. I need some twigs. Ah, of all things, I've run out of twigs. Oh, wow. Ice bolt? Whoa, there's some nice stuff there. Magical ammunition. Oh, we got to try that. I'm not a mage, but we definitely have to try that. Mana potion. Okay. Okay, let's not get ourselves distracted. We now have to take on the Fell Thunder Brute, who is, despite his name, is... Oh, that was... I got the shield up just in time then. Be able to hit me with that. Ouch. Okay. Let's, get some... He's actually not that tough. The biggest challenge is he destroys the arena when he's swinging that thing around. We've nearly got him. Oh, damn. Watch that timer. Okay, we've got a minute to kill this thing. Ooh. We had a minute left. If I hadn't destroyed that tree, I would have died to the shroud. Cutting it close. Cutting it close. Now we're still a little bit low on metal, but I reckon that we've got enough of everything else. So what I'm going to do is let's replenish our supplies. And I think it'll be good to... You can see already, like, that one little... Oh, that's a really good weapon. We need that. What can I drop? We need that. Tainted axe. Hell yeah. Now, I do need a bit of metal, so... I don't think we got enough. That's okay. We'll head upstairs, because I know where I can get some more metal before we head back home. All this stuff here. I'm sure that we'll get some. We can salvage some of these old items. Patch myself up. I mean, there's such good stuff. I can't even decide what to... Get rid of the cloth. We've got so much cloth. I've never actually been in a situation where I've too much cloth, but I'll take it. Now, we've destroyed this area of the shroud, but it's only created a tiny pocket for us. So, you know, the rest of the shroud is going to be intact. Let's get some water in us. Wand. I'll take it. So what we have to do is get out of here. And you'll notice that the shroud has receded. Not to a huge degree, but we've got a bit of a safe haven. And now what I can do with a little bit of safety is start looking for metal. Oh, that's broken. Oh, I could have salvaged that. That's okay. Oh, wow, this upgraded mace is way better than what we had. Nice try, buddy. Okay, plenty of supplies. Oh, there's some scrap metal. We'll take that. More scrap metal. Ah, we've hit the mother lode. Now I think we've got just about enough. 6. Let's go check out the rest. Oh, these carts are always full of metal, so let's... Nope. Okay. Pickaxe is a little bit faster at this. Okay, nothing, unfortunately. No, I think that's about it. So I guess we'll take back what we've got. Let's now that we've cleared the area, I can actually go back home. So let's do that. You can only fast travel in an area where there's no shroud. Now let's see what I need to build. The grapple hook. Okay, grappling hook. Oh, we've got enough. Beautiful. Glider. Yeah, we can do both. Let's do both. Okay, so let's build. I'm just going to use this here as a dump chest. We've got some nice weapons here. So finally we can check out how to use the glider. I may use it in a, let's say, a less risky area before I go deciding to do a Superman off a building. We need string, which we have in spades, because we've got plenty of... There we go. Okay. Craft. Okay. Let's give it a try, shall we? going to get rid of some of these items. Okay, so I believe you need to use it near a specific area for it to take effect. And there's an area past here that we can use. So let's build the glider next. We need animal fur. Well, that'll be easy. Let's just go kill an animal. The irony being, I probably wiped them all out. I'm sure there'll be one around. Nope. That's okay. I'm pretty sure I've got some in reserve, so let's go and check out what I've got. I just need a little bit of fur, animal fur. I'm sure I've got some here. Ah, look at that, I've got just enough. Craft. Excellent, we've got our first glider. Now I have no idea how to use this, so I guess... Oh, look at that! Oh, that is sweet. We gotta try this out. You know we gotta try this out. Let's go to the glider point and... I mean, I've got to now. I feel it'd be a crime if I didn't at least give it a go. Okay, I think that'll do. That will have to do. Let's give it a try. Now, I thought of a lot of things when I'd be playing this game. I didn't think flying through the air like Superman would be one of them, but I have zero problem with that. Now, we've got a section of the bridge. I wonder if I can use this to literally fly across. Let's find out, shall we? Now, this is either going to be hilarious or tragic. Oh, okay. That works. Oh, okay, so this does consume stamina. It's not like you can just do it forever. Makes sense. But look at this. We've just traversed the entire Shroud. Skipped past it all. Oh, just got to be careful. That could have been tragic. I could have missed that. Slide straight over the traps. How do you do, good sir? I've come to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. You might be wondering how I got past all of your traps. So we just skipped the entire Shroud right down there. We've just gone straight past it. Now up here is the encampment that I couldn't get past. So let's give it a try. Apparently you can... There we go. So get the grappling hook out. And up we go. And look at that. I almost feel sorry for these guys. Almost. Yeah, I think I may have broken the AI. He's just decided to run off into the sunset. Hey, I'll take it. And I think we can open this now, maybe. You spot sunken pillars on the horizon obscured by mounds of dirt. Okay. The mark of a hidden tomb. The stairs lead into darkness. Torch in hand, you slip into uncertainty, into dread. Your search drives you deeper. A morbid treasure calls for you, left to rot in the dust. Is it family jewels, heirlooms from faraway shores? Whatever it is, it will be the foundation of her empire. Well, I don't know about that, but what I do know is that we just massively skipped a huge section of the game. And what I do know is that we are going to have to leave this here because it appears that there's a whole new area to explore. And I think I'm going to need a second video for that. But this is a fantastically fun game. It's one of those experiences I'd love to play co-op, but it's one that I think that, hopefully if devs do get back to me, if you're after someone to stream this game, reach out to me. And if you guys want to see more, let me know. This is Enshrouded, and it's probably one of my favourite MMO, or my favourite online games this year. You can play it single player, you can play it with your friends. There's a lot of detailed mechanics in the game. I mean, I haven't even gotten into some of the stuff like the building system. I'd love to show you how I built my house and stuff like that. So if you want to see more, let me know. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a subscribe, and hopefully you'll join me next time when we check out another indie game. Until then, Skill Incarnate, out.